Hey guys, what is up? This is Charizard Blaze 15 here. Bailey Red kind of mellow right now. It's Saturday night at I don't know, maybe like 11:03 Central Time. Just chilling and grilling with my good friend Samantha. She is from North Carolina. Shout out to Sami. Kind of got embarrassed last game. Should have done way better. Could have done way better. Not really doing anything that well. Let's see. We have an Umbreon, a Pikachu. Pikachu's not a worry. The Haxorus I can kill, believe it or not. I'm gonna lead off with that Flygon. Flygon is very menacing. Flygon and Mega Heracross for that freaking close combat to the face on either her Umbreon or Blissey. Doesn't matter, or Regirock. Regirock is. So I really have good type coverage on paper. She goes for the Swords Dance Dual Chop usually or Earthquake with her Haxorus Gandalf, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna U-turn it in the face and see what she wants to do. Then obviously not gonna really outspeed, maybe. Could Earthquake and do some damage. I'm gonna U-turn. I'm gonna check if that Heracross would outspeed, or the Flygon if Flygon outspeeds. Alexam. Probably not going to. Nope, 120. Not even with a Choice Scarf I would outspeed that. Cause she usually Eevee or Ivy change everything. I'm going to throw out Larry, because Larry will be resistant to that Psychic that's coming. I already see it happening, so, Larry will be living. The living Larry. I did go for the U-turn because I don't like Gandalf. I don't like Gandalf. Gandalf becomes more frail, but faster and more special attack. It's going to trace, levitate. Levitate's really going to do some stuff. Ooh, I actually did outspeed. That's not going to... Oh, that does kill. Wow. Wow, Flygon already putting in some work on Gandalf. Flygon comes back. Regirock's probably going to go for an Earthquake. Don't care. Larry could take that. I did trade her the Regirock. Don't really know where I got it from. Ooh, that wasn't good. That's not good. I want to see an Umbreon, but I probably won't. I'll be seeing something else trolly. Maybe a Blissey. I wouldn't mind Blissey. I really should look up what Regirock is weak to, just to see what is coming on that Regirock. What's going on with it. Yeah. Even though I did give it to her. Haxorus comes out. I could Ice Beam it in the face and kill everything. My app's not working for me. That's unfortunate. Let's try this one. I have multiple apps. Before I move, I usually look at it. Let's see. Regirock. Regirock is insane on defense. It really is. And then there's Haxorus. Haxorus is the only Pokemon fun factor of the day. Crawdon, how fast are you? Crawdon is slow. Ultimately just going to close combat, and Larry will go for the Ice Beam on Haxorus. I think that would be appropriate, right? How's Haxorus going to take this if I live? If I live, Haxorus should get knocked out. I see a Poison Jab, which usually isn't good, but I do get Poison. That Heracross should come out next turn. I get the Close Combat off, which is very nice. That's going to do a nice chunk of change. Heracross is dead if I get nailed, which I probably will, because I don't think she saw an Ice Beam coming off of Larry. Larry is a beast. I want to get a Freeze, but I won't get a Freeze. Get a Thunderbolt. Larry takes it like a champ. Larry takes it. Seeing that a Poison Jab is coming, or something weird, I'm going to switch out into I don't think that I think she's just gonna let that die and let Larry get nailed in the face. I could really sack up. I need the Heracross, actually. I really do. I should Crab Hammer. She is a Resto Chesto on the Regirock, so that's going to be a problem. So is a Haxorus. I want to get the Haxorus off, even though I can outspeed it with really anything on my team besides Larry and Heracross. I don't see Dual Chop coming. Ooh, Dual Chop did come. That's not good. Larry should not take that very well. That's dead. Poor Larry. Out comes a Rest. I know it. It's coming. Rest is coming. Yep. Chesto Berry or it's Snore. It's Snore, Thunderbolt, Stone Edge, and Rest. Rest, Snore, Stone Edge, Thunderbolt, and it's not holding something, which is really odd. Really odd. I'm gonna go over the Zangoose. I already know that it's gonna be Thunderbolting or Stone Edging, so I didn't throw out anything that can take serious damage from that. Flygon will take out that Haxorus very nicely, and the Brick Break should be a nice investment into that, but I am actually going to Swords Dance, believe it or not. And yes, that is a thing, and that's going to be a wiped off Haxorus off the map, off the field, off the game. Don't care where it's going to be. It's dead. Yeah. The Snore. I've actually seen the Snore come out and use another Snore and then a Rest and fail, or Sleep Talk, excuse me. Sleep Talk, I've seen use a Rest, but Thunderbolt comes out. It nails my Zangoose, which was a lucky bet on her. Poison does come out. That's very nice, because now I am, I believe, a +5 Zangoose, and that is something to be feared. I do carry the Brick Break, which not many people see coming. They usually see, like, normal moves and crap like that. But Batman comes out. Batman is dead if I get this off. Batman is dead. I hate to say it, but I'm Batman. You're dead. It's gonna curse, obviously, but I do outspeed it, which is very nice. With the Zangoose, I believe, at least. Don't quote me. Yes, I do. Brick Break comes out. That is a +5 Brick Break coming from a Zangoose, and Batman does not get cursed. Batman doesn't get anything. It's Batman. You can quote me as the Joker. Just kidding. Shout out to Batman, wherever he may be at this point. Maybe in a parallel universe. Hashtag Cole account. Ooh, that is beautiful. That is just beautiful. I do avoid the Stone Edges. I do. That's a dead Regirock. This day could not be better. Pikachu comes out. Pikachu's dead. I could really just wreck that thing in one shot. Brick Break's gonna come out, and that's a dead Regirock. That's a dead Pikachu. We're doing good. Then she has one more Pokemon out. That is a huge mistake. Even though that is a Sleep Talk Regirock, that's a huge mistake. Ooh. What you gonna use, bad boy? What you gonna use? What you gonna use when they're coming for you? Brick Break in the face. Regirock doesn't die. It wakes up. Took the attack. It protected itself. Ha ha ha. No, Sammy, you've done this before. You've done it. You've tried doing this, Sammy. Sorry to tell you, but you've tried multiple times. Brick Break will come through. That Regirock is not living. It has no protect. There's no means of touching that thing. Pikachu really is not going to take the hit. It's going to die. I do carry the Choice Band. Choice Band powers it up, and that's a stab anyway. Brick Break comes out. That's not stab, but it's still +5. I'm not very mad. I'm not very mad with this game. I'm doing, honest to God, pretty good. Even with that poison damage, Zangoose is still hanging in there with 55 out of 148. That's pretty good odds. That's less than a half, but I'm still doing good with that. Blissey comes out. Blissey's wrecked. All it knows is soft-boiled, so soft-boiled really won't cut crap when I have +4. Zangoose is on the loose with a Brick Break. The Dragon Claw Brick Break should finish it off. Blissey is special defensive. So she is ultimately wiped out here, unless hacks come out. See, look at what a Dragon Claw does. Imagine how fast this is going to go. Actually slower than Dragon Claw, which is sad. Blissey's dead. No chance of surviving. No chance of winning. 5-0 sweep. The only thing I lost was... I don't even know what I lost. yeah, that's really about it. I'm gonna do another battle with her and see if she really wants to. Oh, I lost Heracross. I think I did lose the Heracross. Gonna go for another battle. This is already 10 minutes. Not really mad. Goes back to her team. Don't know what to call the team. Gonna leave the Flygon just for a U-turn. Just in case. Obviously Manectric. Just in case of that mat blocking. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Nothing can really be touched on my team from that Greninja. Greninja isn't the best when it comes to Pokemon to use. And plus, if that Gliscor comes out, I can always just U-turn into Greninja. Or I could Volt Switch into Greninja or something that comes out. The Mew and the Togekiss come out. Which I actually have a very nice, very nice combo counter to that. Excuse me. I'm going to U-turn into Mew just because I don't want Flygon to get nailed. And this time I'm going to actually Mega Evolve and go for the Thunderbolt on the Togekiss. Hopefully, and I'm praying that the Thunder Wave or whatever that it's using, which it can't use Thunder Wave. Whatever it's using, Dazzling Gleam probably does not get off with the Quick Claw first. Hoping and praying, no hacks on the first turn. Knock on wood, if this is real wood. Made my day if that Quick Claw doesn't work. That's how she won the last time I faced this team. Only reason. Quick Claw not gonna work. Unfortunate for her, she might have lost 2 Pokemon in this turn. Intimidate comes out. That's really pretty much first turn win for me. Flygon's really fast. It really is. Surprised it outspeeds the 135 Mega Manectric, which is interesting. I'm gonna eat up this Citrus Berry. Not really that mad with that. I'm gonna go into the Zangoose because that thing is a tank. It will take a Dazzling Gleam, but it won't take an Aura Sphere. I don't care really. It's gonna get poisoned, which boosts its attack. I think 2 to 4 stages depending on what kind of condition it's in. Togekiss will take it. Mew goes into a transform. Not really that mad on that turn. Manectric gets Air Slash, which is really stupid play on her part. Don't even know what she's thinking. Really, kind of questioning that. Zangoose. This could be a very dicey turn. I'm just going to go for a Poison Jab. Wait, no, just transform Mew. I forgot this transform actually, transform does do types, okay. Togekiss. It really took the hit. It's specially defensive. I'm just gonna go for a Brick Break because that's super effective apparently. I don't want to take a chance of nailing it with a Shadow Claw and missing, so you know that's just me. Get the kill, no Quick Claw whatsoever. That's nice. Very Silent Night, Togekiss wise. Get the Brick Break off. Get the super effective shot, and it's not dead. It's not dead. It Brick Breaks me. Not gonna do that much. Not gonna do that much. Poison hurts, but it can be cured by killing everything on the field, right, guys? I really see the Gliscor coming in and spamming an Earthquake. Stealth Frog comes out. I can handle this. Greninja. Let's see how much you are. You're a 122. I can handle that, guys. I can handle this right at the moment. I can Brick Break and go for the Volt Switch if I feel comfortable. I really should have gone for the Thunderbolt. Really should have gone for the T-Bolt. But the Volt Switch is always nice. Oh, that's not good. Turns into a fighting type. Not really that mad. It's obviously going to go and kill. I should have predicted that. That's all she does. Poison Jab. Poison Jab. This is stupid. This is stupid. I don't want to poison, but I get poisoned anyway. That's going to wreck my day, guys. That really will. Stealth Frog should really ultimately set up and kill my Zangoose with a Psychic or something. That poison damage is going to be actually a big factor. Zangoose, unless I have something faster than the Greninja, is ultimately dead. Even though I don't like using that word very much. Flurgun. Flygon should be able to kill everything in one shot with like an earthquake or something. Just gonna earthquake. Safe earthquake. I am banded. Not really that bad of the situation because she does not have any more flying. Don't quote me on that. Oh, she does. She has a... She does. She does. This Zangoose dying actually might help me in a sense. Scald comes off. Goes neutral. I really want to see that on the Flygon. Flygon's going to get hit in the face. Flygon's going to take it like a champ. Flygon uses the Earthquake. Unfortunately, Zangoose isn't going to stick around very much longer. Greninja will, though. Greninja will. Don't really know what to use. Don't know what to use. Reveals the Scald, which is interesting. She still has the Blissey. She still has the Blissey. She still has the... I'm just going to go out into Larry. I could always just knock everything off. Okay, that was great prediction on my part. I can Ice Beam. I can Ice Beam the Gliscor. That's a good prediction. Even though I can't really kill the Greninja right now, I'm going to Ice Beam. Really, really going to Ice Beam. I'm going to switch the Flygon out. That's going to be a bad mistake. Want to get nailed with another whatever it used, maybe a Scald. Scald would be nice. Scald would be nice going on the Salamence. Really hoping. Gliscor should protect. Obviously just scouting. Want to see what it uses. Scald. Okay, that's nice. I'll take that fine. No burns, please. No burns. But I do get burned, obviously. The Gliscor is going to easily outspeed. Eek. She has the Protect. She has the Toxic Orb. She has Substitute. Not really sure what else she has. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Claw just for stab. Gonna kill that, and then I could focus on the Gliscor by nailing it in the face. Really, I have to kill 2 more in order to get a decent halfway shot on the... Ooh, that's gonna do something. That's going to be stab, but I will take it like a champ, because you know that's what Larry does. Larry's just chilling and grilling. I want to see maybe a sub. Sub wouldn't be that bad. Sub would not be very bad. Aerial Ace comes out. I want to see that on Salamence. Salamence will take it like a champ. Ice Beam comes out. Ice Beam's not going to be taken very well by the Gliscor. Gliscor will die next turn. Can guarantee it, actually. Other than the Protect, which that really ultimately gives it 1 turn to live. Other than that, I could really focus on killing her other Pokemon, no matter what it is. Really could get wrecked. Blaziken comes out. Blaziken. Blaziken. Just gonna go for the Crab Hammer. Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw might do something. Gonna see what that does. I'm gonna crunch some numbers here. Blaziken. Not gonna take it that well. Not gonna take that Dragon Claw. It has a chance of killing with that +1 Moxie. Obviously gonna go for the Mega Blaziken. She has nothing else that can Mega Evolve. Maybe goes for it's gonna go for a Sky Uppercut, of course. On my Larry, living like Larry. Larry's a boss. I really want this Dragon Claw to kill because I have no other check to that. It's not gonna kill. Not gonna kill. It's a crit. Not mad. Shadow Claw comes out. Shadow Claw is not gonna kill me. But that burn damage will. Comes out with Crab Hammer. Does kill it. Salamence. Salamence, it was good knowing you, man. Really good to know you. What to use now? Really, really, really awkward situation. I'm gonna go into Harry Cross. I could Mega, I think still. I think I can still Mega. I think I can. Mothman comes out. That's never good to see the Moth. Never good. Larry's gonna Ice Beam. Gliscor's wide open for an attack. Rock Blast on Lamoth. Aerial Ace obviously going on Heracross. Not mad. Heracross had really no reason to be there other than a Mega. and I couldn't even do that. Ice Beam hits, connects, should kill, gonna kill. Toxic Stalling Gliscor is off. That is a very cheap Pokemon. This honestly puts me in a decent situation if my Stone Edge next turn can hit, because of that Bug Buzz instead of a Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance would have been game. Blissy's dead. Wow. If this lands, that's game. If it is, it's a game, I believe. I really do. Not hating on Lamothman, but I'm just saying, guys. Ooh, missed that. Bug Buzz is not going to do anything. Venomoth. That actually scares me. Venomoth, if I land this, it will be awesome. If she gets the kill, I'll give her credit. Does land. Hope and pray. Oh, there's a game. There we go. That was actually very scary. Just for my my UU team. My UU team is honestly pretty good. Just trying that out. Sammy, applaud you. I do. Great battle. This is going on YouTube, guys. I'm 2 for 3 today. 2 for 3. I had no battery left on my iPad for filming, and I just started charging it. So yeah, thanks Sammy for battling me, and have a good day, guys. As usual, bye.